Hello, my name is Brandon Mason, and this is my PowerPoint presentation on my capstone project, which is Sunday Love at Atlanta. My concentration is healthcare, and this is going to be a healthcare focused PowerPoint presentation. You may ask, what is Sunday Love at Atlanta? Sunday Love in Atlanta is addressing the winter food insecurity. Sunday Love Atlanta is a nonprofit organization created theoretically for my capstone and that is dedicated to address the food insecurity amongst the homeless population during the winter months. And this is focusing on providing a warm, nourishing meal on Sundays, Thanksgiving through March 20th, which is basically like the tip of spring, specifically targeting the days where shelters and and homeless shelters are closed. By utilizing mobile food trucks, the nonprofit will bring meals directly to the underserved across the city of Atlanta, ensuring that each individual experience is received with consistent support during the coldest months and vulnerable times of the year, especially these holiday seasons. Our goal is to give people a little bit of touch of home during these holiday seasons. We're going to create meals targeting each specific holiday during these winter months so we can give people a little touch of home while they're unhoused. Over 2,000 homeless individuals in Atlanta are facing hunger each winter. The food banks and shelters are often closed on Sundays, so creating this is a critical gap in the community, and then we're going to just serve as that implementation of giving food when there will typically be nothing during that day. Sunday Love Initiative is led by Meals to Heal, which is the nonprofit that I created. The program is Sundays Love in Atlanta, but the actual nonprofit is Meals to Heal that I created, in which they're delivering cutlery and food and meals every Thanksgiving through March with these food trucks. The purpose, the goal is to eliminate food insecurity and also to ensure dignity, nutrition, and outreach to the underserved communities during these harsh months. In which I would say the big picture is just to show that the people who are just unhoused at this moment in time during these winter months, that somebody cares. And then at some point, someone just needs to know that someone cares to look out for them. Um, where our goal is to set up different regions within the zones. So we have the food trucks positioned at a particular place every time at a particular time. So then people will just always know on Sunday at this time you should be able to have a meal. Just how you sit at the table for dinner at 5. Our goal is just to be at that particular area at 5 o'clock on the dot and just having everybody able to have dinner as if they were home or just in a welcoming environment. Key statistics: over 600,000 people experience homeless every single night in the month of January in 2023. Meals: our goal is to have meals from November to March. The project budget is 10 million. Cost per meal $8.50. The weekly cost is over 100K. The fuel expenses a week is over 3,000 for all 6 trucks, which will be hitting every zone of Atlanta. Um, Meal ingredients over 10K. Vehicle maintenance over 2,500 a month. Funding progress: 6.2 million raised as of March of 2025. Sources of income are grants, corporate sponsors, community donations. Goals: to reach full funding by November of 2025. Tracking and transparency. Financial documentations include budget forecasts by category, fundraising timeline, monthly expenses reports, and visual tools as expensive graphs, burn rate charts, and funding progress visuals. Problem statement and opportunity. Problem: meal program closure on Sundays create critical gaps. Opportunity: mobile food trucks offer flexible and scalable distribution. Partners: Meals to Heal, the nonprofit, Comfort Compass Group, local shelters, and volunteers. Project overview: the goal is to serve over 1,200 people weekly in the 6 geographic zones of Atlanta, Georgia. Special meals for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Staffed by 60 plus trained volunteers and team leads that is driving the food trucks, passing out the food trucks, packaging the food trucks, distribution from the center where we keep the food to the food trucks, and then individuals who work in conjunction with the homeless shelters to figure out different situations and how to help the homeless individuals, doing meet and greets at these homeless shelters, within the individuals, trying to understand dynamics and a better partnership with the homeless individuals, and then also the workers that work within these environments, learn the environment. Project scope and timeline: operate from Thanksgiving to March 20th. Meal delivery via 6 food trucks. Projected 20,000 plus meals served over 17-week time span. Budget and expenses: initial budget was 5 million, then it got adjusted to 10 million to meet the cost to get the job done in an efficient time over the time span of what we aim for, which is to start from Thanksgiving Day to March 20th, which is typically the start of spring. Weekly cost is over 100K. Key expenses: ingredients, fuel, vehicle maintenance, and staffing of the volunteers, of course. Funding strategy and revenue streams: 6.2 million raised by March 2025. Resource of revenue is the corporate sponsor giving 20K, individual donation 12K, grants 5K. Risk management: identifying just the possible risk during this project, in which we have the food trucks breaking down, staff illness, permit delays, and issues during distribution of the food. Responses, maintenance plans, cross training individuals, early applications for the permits, and security present. Work breakdown structure: this is just a structure of how work should be broken down, in which our goal is: 1, transportation, meal prepping, getting the meals ready to present to the homeless individuals or the unhoused individuals, getting the permits to park the food trucks in certain locations, networking with those the homeless shelters, networking with the city individuals to get these grants, brand identity, knowing that our name is a household brand, which is Meals to Heal, which the program is Sunday Love at Atlanta. So just getting the name out. And this is going through social media platforms of going to City Hall, platforms of having billboards, having signs up at the homeless shelter promoting that we're doing these services for the community, reaching out to the community that We can always use a helping hand and volunteer work, making this not just a our issue, but this is a community issue, and we're trying to heal the community. And which this is the structured roadmap um, to tackle these tasks and accountability. SMART goals at Sunday at Atlanta, access to financial visibility. And these are the goals of goal one for Sunday Love in Atlanta. And basically just going over the cost of what it would cost per meal. The second goal is basically going over the expanded service reach, where we're going, what is the target, what is the time period. Third goal is to secure a full project funding, getting all the funds, which is our goal of that raising that full 10 million to reach that 17-week season. Goal 4, evaluating community impact, which is once again collecting that data for meals to be distributed to the homeless shelter, and this to feed the community and get that community feedback that we're doing a service to the community and making sure that we're all on the same page. My MBA concentration is healthcare and administration. Why healthcare and administration? Chose this concentration to depend on my understanding of healthcare systems, policies, and population health management. Inspired by real world challenges I witness in both clinical and administrative roles. I'm passionate about improving access, equity, and efficiency in healthcare. My most influential course was managing community and population health. This shifted my focus in individual healthcare, population levels, outcomes. I emphasize on the social determination of healthcare and policy planning during this class. It also provided me the foundation of how I would form Sunday Love in Atlanta initiative. Key skills gained while in this program, I would believe, is strategic leadership in healthcare settings, community and population health management, healthcare operations and compliance, financial and risk analysis in healthcare services. My career goal is to become a healthcare director, leveraging business strategies and compassion to lead initiatives and to reduce disparity and improve care outcomes in underserved communities. Thank you for viewing my PowerPoint presentation. It's been a pleasure taking this program, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that all helped me along the way during this journey. Thank you for your time.